has had a long and proud tradition in the town of Tullamore since it was established over 180 years ago. Beside our new state-of-the-art PE hall, there is stone from the original primary school established in 1837. Tradition is valued in our schools. The tradition of providing for girls like me and the tradition of providing opportunities for girls in Tullamore to flourish.
We are now in our 5th year of having devices, an initiative introduced by our principal, Miss McKenna, 6 years ago. Students have a digital school bag with them at all times. This is especially important now when lockers are not in use and was vitally important during the recent school closure. All of their books are available as e-books on their devices. They also have access to a digital folder system. Each subject will have access to notes, classwork, homework and additional material for each class. In this way, we have replaced the traditional school folders with digital versions. Some people might think the technology somehow takes away from the teacher-student relationship. However, we have found that it actually enhances communication for both. They can communicate with their teacher and with other students in their class when they are at home. This is particularly important if they are absent from school and want to make sure they have access to all classwork and homework. One of the most powerful impacts of technology on our teaching and learning is our ability to cater for all ranges of ability. Our students have access to homework assignments specifically tailored to each student in our class. I can have 20 students in my class and can send them 2 different worksheets depending on their ability. This is extremely beneficial as it allows each student to work at their own pace, thus enhancing their confidence. We can also have additional work ready on their device for students who finish a task early. This is not always possible with printed worksheets or with questions from the book. Having a device ensures that our students are engaged in their own learning at a pace that challenges them but is also achievable. The introduction of the devices has proved to be a massive success. The digital school bag provides the platform for students to be in charge of their own success. It allows students to be leaders of their own learning and to work collaboratively to complete projects. The learning experience students have while using the devices will prove invaluable to them when they leave the Sacred Heart School to carve out their own path wherever that may be.
In our school, the Sacred Heart School, we consistently feature as one of the best schools in the country, featuring each year in the Sunday Times Top 100 Schools. We are one of the best food feeder schools in Offaly. This year alone we ranked as 8th in Leinster and we ranked at 70 in Ireland. So that is a serious and significant success for a small school from the Midlands. In our school, our students are involved in a wide range of professions after they leave here, such as law, business, medicine, nursing, beauty therapy, childcare, aeronautical engineering, just to name a few. So for the girls who come here, we provide a world of choice. Since 2014, we have embarked on a digital programme with the objective of merging our quality teaching and learning with digital technology. That our school was chosen as Microsoft School of the Year 2020 highlights just how successful that programme has been. We are now the showcase school for excellence in teaching and learning across Ireland. And this is no small achievement again. Equally, the importance of reading is central to everything that we do in this school. Here, reading is an art, it's a form of relaxation, it's about the pursuit of technology, and it is prioritised. Students in junior cycle have 1 hour a week exclusively devoted to reading, and events such as Book Character Day, International Reading Week are high points of our school year. In this school, we understand that a reader for life is a learner for life. In the Sacred Heart School, excellent academics are a given. We know how to do that. We're simply building on a fine tradition that has been handed down to us from generation to generation. And we also know here that the formation of character is as prized and as valued as the formation of academics. So from first year, students in the Sacred Heart School are taught the value of respect, the importance of diversity, and the necessity of community. Each year, we involve our students in the support of countless charities. Our Link Modules class alone has, for over 25 years now, consistently fundraised for Aware, Down Syndrome Ireland and St Vincent de Paul. Our Student Council collects food each year for St Vincent de Paul for Christmas, and our CSPE class has annually campaigned for Offaly SPCA. Each year, we wave goodbye to yet another group of young women who have finished here and who are ready to enter that next stage of life. And although our speech changes for them each year, the message never really changes. We are encouraging those young women each year to use their voices to articulate a better world for others, to carry out their studies and profession with passion and interest, and to genuinely feel comfortable in the knowledge that they are the best and brightest of what Irish society has to offer, and that they are leaders in their own fields. The Sacred Heart School is home to hundreds of bright, lively, bursting with optimism young girls. Our mission is to support and bring these young girls to the next stage with good cheer, a sense of unfailing hope and a love for learning. In the Sacred Heart School Tullamore, it is a blending of tradition and progression.
Yeah, look at the green on.
Junkature has been implemented as an innovative programme here in the SHS. Junkature is a national fashion competition which challenges designers to envision, create and model high-end couture made from everyday junk. Participating in Junkature while attending the SHS means your daughter will get to express themselves creatively, develop many life skills and hopefully get to take to the stage in the Tree Arena. Junkature is about instilling your daughter with confidence to think differently and stand out as an individual. The competition has been tremendously successful for us, making it to the final in the Tree Arena every year, as well as swooping many different coveted awards since we joined the competition in 2015. Students work together as part of a team to create these haute couture, striking pieces of fashion. Within this team setting, each student will have to take on a leadership role, ensuring deadlines are met to the highest standards. Junkature is now taken to a global stage this year. Maybe your daughter will get to compete globally against like-minded fashion-forward students in the coming years.
Music has a strong cultural, academic, religious and social presence in day-to-day life here at Sacred Heart Secondary School. Our aim is to encourage the development of musical creativity sensitivity and potential through active involvement in performing, composing and listening to music. We are lucky here to have an international award-winning school choir. We rehearse weekly and compete at national and international choral festivals. From 1st to 6th year, students love to get involved and sing to many different audiences over their time with us. Students learn about self-discipline, teamwork, and how to enjoy themselves outside of the classroom. I enjoy giving the opportunity for students to play orchestral music as part of an ensemble, and also directing school musicals, which we have recently started staging. This process allows students to feel part of something special and embrace all the highs and lows when preparing to go on stage. Therefore, every year group are actively encouraged to join the musical and get involved. Even if performing isn't for your child, we offer the chance for students to become involved in many different aspects of production, such as stagehands, hair and makeup, and set design. The students learn about how sacred the stage is, and being involved makes school life more enjoyable for them. This celebrates what we are trying to instill in our pupils, embracing their individuality while contributing to a large performance, planting the seed for our girls to be successful in whatever they pursue.
Here in the Sacred Heart School, we take pride in our extensive extracurricular programme we have to offer our students. Our school experience cannot be solely defined by our academic success, but also our ability to cater for every student within the extracurricular programme. We offer a wide range of varying activities, from sports, music, robotics, film study, and art club, to name but a few. We instill teamwork, collaboration, and creativity in our students to reach their highest potential in their chosen activities. We have experienced massive success over the years. We have Ireland's only WNBA Hall of Fame recipient, Susan Moran, who started out her basketball career as a first-year student here in the Sacred Heart School. Our students go on to represent themselves at the highest levels, both nationally and internationally, in all the activities including GA, soccer, basketball and rugby, with 2 past pupils currently featuring on the Irish women's rugby team. Our list of achievements, including third-level university scholarships, is endless. Aside from success, we love to give every student a chance to try whatever activity they wish. We strive for our students to get involved, to make friends, and to integrate into our school community. The extracurricular teachers feel that participation in these activities help our students to grow, to become leaders, to gain confidence, and most of all to ensure they have a fun and memorable school experience.
Okay, so I really hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. I'm just going to finish up now chatting about a couple of things that are really, really important to us here in the Sacred Heart School. So when you come in as a new first year, you don't decide before you come in which subjects you're going to do, what subjects you're going to study for your junior cert. We will give you a choice. For the first 4 weeks, you'll study your Irish, English and Maths, SPHE, CSP and PE and religion and history. And then apart from that, you will study a choice of subjects for 4 weeks. So that could be home ec, it could be Spanish, German, French, art, business, science. And at the end of 4 weeks, you'll switch over and you will choose a different combination of subjects. And you'll see there what subjects that we offer. At midterm break, you'll get a completely new timetable with the subjects that you have chosen to study for your junior cert. And that's very important, we feel, here in the Sacred Heart School, because often these subjects, they determine what you're going to do when you go on to do your Leaving Cert. Now, most of you probably will be looking forward to doing transition year, which gives you a chance to do lots of different subjects and experience different skills and different environments and go and work experience and do some trips away. But mostly you will be looking to see what you're going to study in 5th year. And lots of these subjects then get broken down. So science splits into ag science, physics, chemistry, biology. Maths, there's applied maths. Business splits into accounting and economics, and then obviously you have your 3 languages, and we're hoping to introduce computer science, and this year is our first year having PE as a subject. Obviously then there's music and art also, and we do study history as a core subject here in first year, but you don't have to choose history for your Leaving Cert. And also there's geography as well, if you're that way inclined to do geography. So that's I think a really important thing for you all, both parents and students, just to know that you aren't, it isn't already decided that you're going to do these subjects before you come to school, because, you know, in fairness, you haven't had a chance to do them in primary school, so we let you have an experience of them. Both in first year when you choose your subjects and in 5th year when you choose your subjects, it isn't defined by the year previous to you. So each year we look at what the students' interests are. So for example, in 5th year this year, the options were completely different than the previous 5th year group. This year in 5th year they were particularly interested in the sciences, so we have 2 chemistry classes. That may not have been the case in previous years. Some years they're more musical, and in other years there's more art, or, you know, whatever you want to do. So we do pride ourselves in the fact that nearly 100% of students get to study the subjects that they want to study, and for Leaving Cert. And for the junior cycle, it's much easier to make the decision what you want to do. For example, if you wanted to do 2 languages because, you know, you had already made your mind up that you wanted to travel, which would be great if we ever get back to it, you can do 2 languages. So that's not a problem either. One of the other interesting things that we do, we often poll the first years to see what they liked about the school. And I think for you girls that are watching, it would be interesting to know that they often would say that it wasn't as scary at all as their 6th class teachers made it out to be. That we were, as teachers, we were very forgiving if they got lost, or, you know, if they forgot something. So they liked the fact that they got away with a little bit of murder at the start and that they weren't in trouble all the time. I think they were very afraid of that. The other thing they say they like is having a device. So they like not having to carry around all the books, and they like having their homework log and all of their work in the one place, so they aren't carting around a big huge bag. That's a very practical thing that they say they like. Some of them that came from mixed schools say they really enjoy not having boys around because things are a little bit quieter and a little bit calmer, and they enjoy that, you know, that I suppose they get maybe a little bit more attention without the boys taking up a lot of the time. I don't know if that's true now, but that's what they tell me. They also like our hot lunches that we have at lunchtime, and they really like the 1 hour class and that they get to move to a different teacher every hour. And I think that's one of the things that makes secondary school exciting, is that you get up after an hour, you move and you go to a different class. They love our gym, and they love the PE uniform, and they love having the chance to wear the PE uniform. And often, I'm sure you'd see them wearing the grey hoodie around town, even on a Saturday. It's just one of the things that they like. So there are a few of the things that the first years have said that they enjoy. Also the half day Friday. I think both parents, students and teachers really enjoy the half day on a Friday. If you like what you've seen so far and you would like to come to our school and be part of our school community, we'd be delighted to have you. It's a really simple what you have to do. You just have to go to our website, and there will be an expression of interest form there for you to fill out. And you fill that out and it comes to us, and then we'll be in contact with you to offer you an enrolment, and you'll fill out an enrolment form then. The only reason that it's an expression of interest form first is we just don't need all of your data at the start. We just want to know if you're interested, and then if you're definitely coming to our school, we'll take all the data that we need. If you have any questions, if this video hasn't answered all the questions and you still have something that you want to ask about, or if you have any questions about, you know, resource, or you have any questions about what to do next, then you just simply email admissions at shstullamore.ie, and that will be on our website as well for you to do. So just click on again to our website or on social media and you will see our expression of interest form there. And we look forward to seeing you.